So, where are we again?
We are in the blood oceans, filled with the blood of the primordials after the great war
Cool story, bro, but where's the boss?
He waits for you, on the other side. Let me get the sub.
The sub? Hey folks, it's Indieguy. Another day, another retro-inspired indie game for me to review. And this time I bring you Iron Lung. And look at that, buckos, it was developed by David Szymanski, who was the guy behind Dusk. Although he was also very well known for the banger that is Squirrel Staple. God, I love you, David. But what does it consist of? Iron Lung is a first-person horror game where you control a rusty-ass submarine called the Iron Lung in a sea of blood. Huh. I say you take control of a rusty-ass submarine, but that's not correct. You take control of a guy inside of a rusty-ass submarine. That's different. Yeah, I'm gonna die. The only background story that is given to us is in the opening text. It might sound boring, but trust me, it isn't. The story is that all the inhabited stars that humanity colonized suddenly disappeared in what is called the Quiet Rapture, and the only humans that survived were in either starships or space stations. The remnants of the human race, as they scurry around the universe, find a moon with a blood ocean. Huh, I'm starting to connect the pieces here. And they send you, a convict, to investigate and take pictures of this. And since the submarine you're in wasn't built for such depths, they have to seal your only window shut. Now, how do you see where you're going? Well, that's simple. You don't. The only way you can move around is by seeing your coordinates and comparing them to your trusty JPEG of a map. You're also equipped with a front-mounted camera with unlimited ammo that takes pics in a JPEG format, and that's great. The story might be brief, but goddamn is it interesting. And it really sets mood and the atmosphere, which are both amazing. There aren't a lot of games that manage to make me feel this small and defenseless as Iron Lung. What really helps out the aesthetic though are the PS1 inspired graphics that have that trademark David Szymanski look. The soundtrack as well, although not very intrusive, it builds up tension really well. It gives you this permanent sense of uneasiness that goes along really well with this type of games. It isn't Akira Yamaoka levels of immersive soundtrack, but great job, David. You did well. But this game isn't perfect. And the main thing that might turn people off is the runtime. I get that this is supposed to be a short experience, it even says it right there, but there is a distinct lack of replayability. I know that there are things hidden throughout the map, but there is still nothing that can bring the player back, which is especially bad since the game is $4.99 or $5.99 if you're from America. But I think that for a game that is at most an hour long, a price tag of $4.99 is a little bit too much, and I wouldn't judge anyone if they wouldn't want to buy the game just because of the price tag. And it isn't like the game could have been inflated to make these $5 worth it, which is a good thing in a way. The game doesn't overstay its welcome, and its mechanics don't become dull throughout the game's runtime, at the price of a shorter game, which is something that I respect. I doubt I would have as much of an opinion of this game if it had one more hour. In all honesty, there isn't much more I can say about the game without either spoiling it or sucking its dick even more than I already did. It's a good game. I love the premise, but I just wish the price tag was a little bit more justified. It's not really a big problem for me, but still. Final verdict is an 8 out of 10. Congrats, David, you made another banger, you should be proud of yourself. But well, that's it. See ya.
Hey, I got the U-boat. It's right off the screen.
Wow, that is actually conveniently easy to edit.
I know, right? I think someone is just too lazy to do it.